saying shovels can be very good too, but my main worry is that I'm just gonna run out of like stone eventually for my hatches. I don't think after after doing some more biome clearing, I don't think I have to worry about running out of stone before we break through the veil or the barrier or whatever it's called. But I don't think we'll have that to worry about. But if I like went beyond and further, that probably would be an issue. Let's go slow here. Shovels are the ultimate source of meat. You're feeding your colony of 24 dupes on a single 12-volt ranch. Cool. I assume for a vol ranch, you just have to have surrounded in metal things. And what do voles eat? Do voles eat like regolith and sand and stuff? Do they like need really hot stuff? I wonder. Let's see here. No, let's see. It's cat. There we go. There's one. They eat regolith, dirt, and iron ore. Okay. They eat a lot of regolith. Okay, gotcha. You feel things going later than expected. Put in a 12.5-hour day yesterday due to teaching 2 3-hour labs back to back, and then being told that the online quiz you thought we had 4 more days to make was pushed up to be posted to students at 9:30 a.m. this morning. Well, yikes, that sucks. Rando rewatched your playthrough of my ship and would like to clarify the bomb confusion. The original reason I said don't auto-fire the bombs because the desperation was a 0 missile, 0 charge time. At the time, you thought it did 1 hull damage. Sorry for the confusion when you said don't auto-fire. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't actually use that bomb that you were talking about anyway, so... that desperation bomb. Your ship was so OP, I don't know how desperation would ever come into it, honestly, for your... At least on my run of it. Ooh, I have a cool vest available. Where is this cool vest? I wonder how to find something. It probably... Like, hold on. Let me see if I have any other things to display over here. I do have another wristwatch. Wristwatch there. I wonder if there's a way to find stuff. On a map somehow. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Your shovel ate around 4,000 tons of regolith in about 20 cycles, and I scaled back the ranch from 24 volts to 12. Wow, that's crazy. I think there might be a cool vest up here somewhere. Haha, found it. Unreachable, though. Okay, so in order to reach this cool vest, I need to do... Let's see here. They can get across. They can jump up there. They can jump up there. They can go down here. They can't go here. So if I dig out that, they can then go down here, across, and then dig out here and here. And then they should be able to get that cool vest. So what I did off stream was I finished vacuuming this out. I created a vacuum or a lock here. This is going to be where I put my next... where I relocate my engines to, my rockets to, and I dug out more stuff. I think I even dug out more down here at the bottom. I basically finished digging out this bottom area and got this water all cleared out. Mostly, I mean, we're down to the oil biome down here. Basically, I've dug down to the oil biome, haven't completely cleared out everything there. But petroleum production is looking good. You basically need to have auto mining set up for most of the sky to support a vol ranch. You can fill a rail with regolith per 1/4 of the sky roughly, and full rail of regolith going constantly, just enough food for like 5 vols. Hey, Pie Boy with the raiding with a party of 9. I don't know why I didn't get a notification for that. Thanks for the raid, Pie Boy. What's up, my friend? You have about 3/4 of the sky dedicated to solar arrays with auto mining of regolith and 1/4 for rockets, which means you have just enough regolith for about 15 vols. Okay. There's a lot going on in this game. Oh, yes. There's a lot going on in this game. What's up, Pie Boy? How'd your stream go? Did you just get done doing some FTL, my friend? All right, how are we doing on eggs? How are we doing? Stone hatchling eggs, 101. Okay. So we should be good on food. The only worry is, I want to keep this open, is running out of stone. And I have 1,300 tons of granite. Currently, my guys are eating... My hatches are eating sedimentary rock, which I have 600 tons. So I'll probably switch to granite next. You want a rock and a slug bee today. Nice, Pie Boy. Congrats on the wins, man. The reason for the OP bomb was who the fact... Okay. All right. It's great, Oreo Fish. So one thing I wanted to see about setting up, because our next thing to do is we want to set up hydrogen rockets. Well, not hydrogen rockets. We want to use our liquid oxygen, which we have a full tank of now, to replace our solid aquadizer tanks, basically. So we want to use petroleum and liquid oxygen. I wanted to figure out a way to... have this thing turn on and off without liquid oxygen being stuck in the pipes. You're too oxygenated. Dang it. Get vented. Lots of support today have been fun. Also got a name for your subgroup. Should have more emote slots and a wiki page for your Twitch backstrig. Nice. Heads up on the liquid oxygen. If it's sitting in the pipes for too long, it will break them. So you want to have any liquid oxygen left in the pipes to come back from the tanks. Exactly, Aptom. That's what I want to try to figure out. Before I actually... So actually what I want to do is I want to deconstruct this, because I want this to be a liquid oxidizer tank now, which is called a... What is it called? Liquid oxidizer tank. Okay, so that's what I want to swap this out for. So what we need is... Somehow, because what I had an issue with was, even with these two, you know what, I probably shouldn't have had double liquid reservoirs, because it stays in the pipes between as storage. So probably what I need to do is, God, automating is like one of the hardest things for me to like understand and do correctly. Liquid oxidizer tank. So basically we have our liquid oxygen pump up to here. We have it currently set so that when I have a... Where's my automation thing? Automation overlay. I have a shut off for when this thing is at 70%. It tells this thing to stop, to turn off power so that it stops pumping stuff out. You just set to yours 50 high, 10 low. Leave plenty of space. Yeah. We'll do that. The problem for me is I did this second liquid reservoir. I think I need to actually empty this out before... I just need to have one liquid reservoir, not two. So I need to empty this out before I start using this stuff up and have this producing again. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start... I'll make a second rocket. I want to deconstruct all of these pipes. Now that this is done being vacuumed out, I should be able to deconstruct all of these guys. Gas pipes. I want to deconstruct all of these guys. There. And then the gas vents I can deconstruct here. Because this was all just to make this a vacuum so that when we are putting another rocket here, it won't be damaging things anymore. These gold amalgam heavy wires, I don't think will have an issue overheating or melting. I don't think. Maybe they will. Maybe, you know what? I actually might need to make those into steel, huh? Okay, so this cool vest. Let's give it to Ada here. Gold amalgam will be fine with petroleum. You're saying with petroleum rockets it'll be fine? Might melt with hydrogen. Okay. Probably would be a good idea to go ahead and change these to steel heavy watt wires anyway. How many rockets am I planning on having? Well, I already have this one. I'm going to have at least one more. So I'm guessing maybe two more. So maybe one here, one here. So let me change out all these heavy watt wires to steel. So that would be heavy watt wire, steel. Thinking we have enough steel that this is not an issue. There. Okay, and they should just swap them out and that shouldn't mess up power or anything. Okay. Okay. So I think I should be able to get rid of this space scanner. So basically I'm going to do this setup kind of right next door to this guy. But this is going to be a rocket that is for continuing our research. Because I think we have a little more research to get done, if I'm not mistaken. Ha! One more research thing will finish us up here, it looks like. We just need like one more thing of data. Okay, so something has taken damage here. With these pipes, I want to make sure what's taken damage here. Is it the pipe? Yeah, so this pipe is taking a little bit of damage. So actually, I want to insulated gas pipe. I want to disable auto repair, deconstruct that. We're not going to use this stuff until I get rid of all this stuff because I want to empty this out. So let's get the liquid oxygen piped into here. So plumbing, bridge. Hopefully I have enough ceramic pipes. So it's insulated ceramic pipes. We've been making ceramic for days. Hopefully we have enough ceramic now. Probably because I'm venting CO2 below. Venting CO2 below. You think from here it's... I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's see. Mafic rock. Across here so they can reach all that stuff. Okay. All right, let's turn the speed back up as we're getting back into the swing of things here. If the CO2 from the pipes touch your reservoirs, it will eventually heat up the oxygen side. From this vent right here, like, it shouldn't make it up here. Although I don't need these airflow tiles. These mesh tiles actually don't need to be here. I should just turn these into regular tiles so that stuff can't flow through there. So let me just do this. No reason to have airflow in there. They shouldn't be regular tiles? Why not? You got tier 3, 1 emote slots. Nice, bye boy. The reservoir will exchange heat with regular tiles. Oh. That's why we did that. Okay. So it won't exchange heat there. Alright, okay. So we have enough ceramic. Hopefully we have enough ceramic. 10 tons of ceramic right now. I think we're doing pretty well in ceramic. Telescope idle. Alright, so we are still trying to find the last couple things up here. Interstellar ice. Glimmering plant. Oh yeah, we were trying to... So we unlocked the temporal tear. So now we're just studying the rest of the stuff up here. Sorry, Ben Rude Rand. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope the game. How's the game go? You're not being rude. It's you're excited about unlocking stuff for your stream, which is awesome. Made a mess. Who's stuck? Why are you stuck? You're not stuck. What's wrong with you? Why you live there? Why are you sleeping there? The hell? I swear, my duplicates are dumb. Is there not a spot for... Is there not enough spots for suits? Who are you? Nisbet? Are you, like, not allowed in here or something? No, you're allowed in here. Okay. I swear sometimes my duplicates just... They just do things for no frickin' reason. I swear. It's like, why is she just... Why did she sleep out there? Why did you sleep out there, Nisbet? Doesn't say unreachable food, so I don't know why she did that. Mesh airflow tiles in a vacuum count as a vacuum themselves won't exchange any heat. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Let's see here. So we're keeping the carbon dioxide from flowing too much into our base right now. We have liquid oxygen now flowing in there. So here's the thing. So liquid oxygen is going to flow into here. The problem is, once this is full, which I didn't tell how much should be in here, I need it to flow back into here. So I need to figure out, first of all, where this thing is going. Oh, crap. I didn't... so I need to do... So I need... So what I need to do is, once... I want it to not stay in these pipes. So I need it to flow back into here, is the thing. So what I think I need this to do is... If I have a pipe that goes from here and then back into here... The excess should go back into here, right? Hey, what's up, Kenny? Because I don't want it sitting in the pipes, because that's bad. So I think if I have it go from like this... into there, excess should just flow back into this tank, if I'm not mistaken. How much? Let me figure out where we're going here. Show star map. We are going to... We've been going to get fullerene. Do I want to keep going to get fullerene, or do I want some niobium? I haven't got nearly as much niobium. I'm going to do one thing to get niobium here. How are you doing, Kenny? What's up with you, my friend? Let's see. I need the Oni rocket calculator. So if I'm going to 20,000 kilometers, we're using liquid oxygen with a petroleum engine, and I have 2 cargo bays. 1 oxidizer, 1 command, 1 fuel. So that should be 630 that I need. I believe looks right. You finished your main quest in Bannerlord? Nice! Does that mean you beat the game? Or is there stuff after the main quest yet in the game? So 630 is what we need there. And you know what? I have this wrong. There are 2 fuel tanks here. So I need 650, it looks like. So 650. 650, and we'll do 300 and 350. I probably only need one of these tanks now, but I'm not going to worry about changing that for now. So we'll just do that. Uses a little bit more, so it's slightly inefficient, but that's fine. Okay. You beat the game, but you can still play it, but that was on patch 1.05. Now it's 1.07. Okay. All right. Cool. So it sounds like they're releasing patches for Bannerlord pretty frequently. That's pretty awesome. All right, so I'm hoping what this does is it will fill this up. Once it's full, since it can't go in there anymore, it'll flow back through and store back in there. The question is, is it gonna keep flowing? Okay, I feel like what I need is a automation thing. Is there an automation for this guy? There's no automation for this fuel tank, is there? Because once this thing is full, I want it to stop pumping, and I don't know how to do that. So I need somehow to send an automation signal to stop this thing from pumping once this thing's full. How can I do that? It will always flow if the output and input on the tank are both connected. I can use a door under the tank to disable it. A door under the tank. A mechanized airlock. So if the door opens, this thing will no longer work. Is that how it works? The reservoir, you mean? Okay. So if I did a mechanized airlock, How would I get it to send a signal when I want to turn it off? If the airlock opens, it will no longer accept input or output anything. Well, if it doesn't accept input, then it wouldn't be able to flow back into it. I feel like there should be a better way for this. I'm lucky I'm bald right now. Your hair is very overgrown because of the quarantine. Yeah, sure, Destroyer, sure. You know what? If your hair is very overgrown, you know what you can do? Shave your head. My brother actually did that. He actually shaved his head. Okay, I'm trying to figure out... I don't want to have to, like, manually do it. I'm trying to, like, automate this entire process so that I can refuel it automatically. You can use a liquid shutoff, but it'll trap some oxygen in the pipes. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid any liquid oxygen being in the pipes at all is what I'm trying to avoid. What are the automation things for, like, liquid element? Is it a rigged thing that you have 7 gifted subs right now? Totally rigged. Totally rigged. You loop yours through the cold room to keep it cold. You share that sub. No, I don't want to loop it through a room. I don't want it to have... I don't want it to do anything like that. I just want to be able to shut it off once this is full. I feel like there's got to be a way to do that. It seems strange to me that there's no automation connector for this guy. Maybe once this thing is... There might be a way with the command capsule. Sends a green signal when its rocket launch checklist is complete. So what we could do is use a NOT gate with this wire so that when this is ready, it'll send a green signal. When it's sending a green signal, a NOT gate will turn it into a red signal. Red signal would tell this to shut off. Yes, that's what I think we do. Use a NOT gate and a... I don't know what a memory toggle is. So basically when the rocket goes green, it will reset the memory toggle. The space scanner activates the memory toggle again. I don't know what a memory toggle is. You're going to have to explain what that is because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, so what I want is a... So I remember what it is. I'm going to put it right next to this piece. I'm going to have it be a NOT gate right here. And we want a steel auto... What the hell? Freaking game is laggy as crap. What the hell? It just... I didn't click anything, and because of lag, it all of a sudden started doing a bunch of stupid stuff. Nope, cancel that. Damn it. God damn it, game. Stop lagging so much, you piece of crap. NOT gates made of steel. A automation wire made of steel. Okay. There. And go here. Here. And so what that should do is when this thing is ready to launch, it'll send a green signal, which means this will become a red signal, which will shut off this thing, and it will, the liquid oxygen should stay in there, I think. Problem with that is once the rocket takes off, it will send a red signal and start pumping again, which is why I need a memory toggle. A memory toggle. I have no idea what the hell a memory toggle is. Memory toggle. Contains an internal memory. Will output whatever signal is stored in that memory. Signals sent to the inputs only affect the memory and do not pass through to the output. Sending a green signal to the set port will set the memory to green. Sending a green signal to the reset port will reset the memory back to red. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying because this NOT gate won't stay green once the rocket launches. Hey, what's up, Baxis? So I need a NOT gate and a memory toggle to do it. So where would I set up a memory toggle? It will output whatever signal is stored in that memory. Input whatever signal is stored in that memory. So I want it to remember the signal of when this thing is ready to launch, basically. The automation port on the liquid tanks doesn't control output. It's like a battery. They send a signal rather than receive. Okay. I feel like it worked for this guy. Well, no, it was still outputting. So it will still pump stuff out. Oh, okay, because that's sending a signal to the power cutoff, not receiving a signal. Okay. All right. So even sending a red signal to this won't stop it from pumping. So I would need a, I guess I would need a signal to what? Like a liquid shut off or something? Do I need a liquid shut off to make this thing stop pumping? That would still leave stuff in a pipe. Yeah, it sounds like I needed the door under it again, is what you're talking about. Yeah, I'd have one pipe segment with oxygen, you're right. So, have I found any iso resin? I don't know. Alright, so it sounds like I need to do a door. The problem is that the door opens, will stuff be able to still pipe into it? Because if the door opens, then anything that's in this segment of pipe will stay in there if it can't go back in this thing. So I don't like that either. I don't like that either. Man, like right now, a pipe is taking damage. Okay, you stupid duplicants. Fucking finish the pipes first, you dumbasses. Jesus. Finish the pipes first so the stuff can flow. It can still enter the tank, it just won't exit. Okay. The stuff can't get into it when the door is open. Okay, so I'm hearing two different things now. I will need a buffer gate as well to keep it closed for fixed time after the rocket launches. Okay, I don't know. You all told me two different things, so I don't know if stuff can flow into this when it's disconnected. Are you fucking kidding me, you stupid duplicants? The one thing I tell you to finish is the thing you're not working on. Okay, I can't be salty already. Being salty already is bad. So I don't currently know if stuff can flow into this or not when it's okay. Okay, so it can. So it sounds like Tyler's right. So stuff can flow in. So I can do a door thing here. If I do I don't have any place to put this liquid oxygen. It's going to go down here and probably explode or something. 1EY3, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You were making an assumption. Okay, so Tyler is right. So I want this to not be here. So what I want is... No, I don't have to do that. I want to do automation, wire bridge. Have it go to here. And I'm going to want to do a mechanized airlock. That's not going to work there. Why can't I have this go the other way? Can I really only have it go those two directions? Because if it's like that, it won't work that way. Well, like, yeah, it won't because I have to have an actual wire there. Well, if I put a wire there, maybe it'll work. There are so many new abuses in Bannerlord. Geez, every patch fixes one abuse but gives two more. Okay, let me cancel that. So I need automation. I need to go just like that, I think, for it to actually work. You don't want the bridge, run the automation wire between the two inputs on the tanks. Here, I'll just do it this way. I'm just gonna have it go like that. So I need to deconstruct. Damn it, that was cancel, not deconstruct. Frickin' hell, I haven't played this game in a week and I can't frickin' know what to do. Deconstruct. Buildings. They still haven't built these frickin' pipes. Are we out of ceramic? Damn, we're out of ceramic again, that's why. Frickin' hell, man. Oh my god, and now it's shit's breaking because I don't have enough goddamn ceramic. Ugh, Christ. Ceramic forever. Turn this off. Well, let me see here. I have 2 doing ceramic. 9. 9. To do ceramic, I need... We have all the stuff we need. Oh, my God. I need so much ceramic. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Is there anything I can use besides ceramic, or do I have to use ceramic for this shit? For liquid, I mean, since we're in a vacuum, can I use something else in the meantime? Is like... Just... I don't have very much thermium. Does tungsten work, or wolframite or something? Is there anything else I can use besides ceramic? Because my frickin'... Here, I'm gonna use something. Hopefully these won't overheat if I use some, like, wolframite. Next best after ceramic would be igneous. Okay. Alright, so insulated... Igneous. Ceramic's 5 times better than next best. Yeah. Well, I don't have enough ceramic right now. I'm going to just do this so hopefully stuff can flow. Okay. Printables are available. Larva egg. That is... Oh, that's slicksters! Holy crap. Okay. Okay, so... Holy random slickster eggs that I was wanting to get. So I set up... Let me make sure this is right. I set up this for... Slicksters. Slickster larva. So I need to have those eggs be... Not cracked. Let me make sure those are not... See, larva egg, turn those off. And I need to actually, what's the word? Incubate them. Yeah, they will hatch in 5 if I incubate them, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this one for now. That's going to be larva egg. You're going to be larva egg, and I'm going to swap out one of these guys. Larva egg, and I'm even going to power it so it's faster. So those are these wires, so it'll be this guy, and... Am I doing this out of steel? Crap. I don't need steel down here. Power, conductive wire, gold. So that'll be there, there, and there. Just power those guys to get slicksters going. Yeah, I'm gonna power the incubator so they'll do their thing. Who's unreachable food? Oh, God damn it! Why? Why are you stupid duplicants so stupid? How did they? God damn it! There's just. Somehow they keep... I try to keep the 2 sides of my base separate, and somehow somebody got over when they shouldn't have. So what I need to do is I need to remove this suit. Undock. Now there should not be unreachable food. Somehow one of the things over here, one of the suits over here got put over there or something stupid. Okay, let me see. Is there oxygen going in here? Yes, there is. All right. Okay. So, larva eggs should go in there. The duplicate escape room, trap self and wait. Okay, alright. So they should be putting these eggs in here. That's fine. I turned it off so they won't crack them. Waiting delivery of the igneous rock. All these pipes are breaking. I swear this liquid auction stuff sucks. Keep running out of ceramic and other crap. You know what? These things are all going to just keep breaking For now, I'm going to just turn these all into igneous rock because this is just going to forever not work right now. I need just more ceramic. Just going to do that. Might be best to snip them at the source for now. Okay. Do that. Just gonna do them all igneous rock, just so we can get this thing flowing. We'll try to replace it with friggin' ceramic once we have enough ceramic. I thought we had a lot of ceramic, but these goddamn pipes take so much frickin' ceramic, man. It's ridiculous. So much goddamn ceramic. Yeah, because it's just wasting ceramic right now. All this ceramic pipes are just breaking because this liquid oxygen is stuck in here. I should have got my pipe flow made before I did this, apparently. Okay, so I need to do... I need to do a mechanized airlock here. And I need to power it. So, let's see here. That is a potential 1920. How much does that one do? I don't know, but we'll say this is fine. Why didn't it show how much power that takes? Mechanized airlock, 120. Okay, it should be fine. You blew like 200 tons of ceramic getting yours set up. It's crazy, man. Alright, so now we have this ceramic of the stuff they took off there. Are they ever gonna... Because these igneous rock ones are probably going to take damage too. Come on, if we can at least just finish these pipes. If you could goddamn finish these pipes so it can flow, we'll stop taking damage, I think. Come on, one more pipe. One more. Please build the damn thing. Okay, there we go. Alright, alright. So it's flowing through. Should end up back in here for now. Oh, no, it's just evaporating away. You're gradually changing yours to insulated pipes made of insulation, which is so much more convenient. That's why iso resin is important. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen iso resin yet. Okay, I might have. It's something I gotta go get. So I need petroleum to go in here. Okay, actually, this is more petroleum than it needs, but. Okay, so I was gonna go get niobium. Let's go ahead and do the niobium. So that's set. I don't have. Ren is assigned. No astronaut assigned. Why does it say no astronauts assigned? There. Assigned to Ren. Ren has gantry. So this thing should be ready to go, I think. Why is it saying destination beyond reach? Why is it acting like... this has 900 kilograms. Does it have too much fuel? Hey, what's up, Chuck freaking Norris? Have a good day yesterday. I did a lot of did a lot of recording. Content's 10 kilograms. Oh, that's what it can carry. Okay, so I think these pipes are connected. This is liquids. These are just regular pipes. So okay, why is this petroleum not going in here? I am so confused. I am so confused. Is it trying to go the wrong direction? No, it should be going this way. Why are you not going in? $300 kilograms. Properties. They're already full. Okay, so they are full. I feel like this actually might be heavier than it's supposed to be because they're over full, actually. So I think I think because the tanks are full, this is heavy. It's too heavy to actually go. Well, wait a second. Why? Okay, there's ISO resin here. Let's just launch this here. Let's do it. Let's go get ISO resin. Okay, so now it's ready, but it says no astronaut assigned. What is wrong with this goddamn game? Assigned to Ren. Where is Ren? Vitals. Is Ren in there already? We're going to waste fuel, but I need to get this thing figured out. Where are you? Okay, Ren is down here, apparently. Somewhere. There you are. Okay. Where is Ren? Ren, where are you? I'm here in the chat. If you put too much fuel in of one, fuel not enough of the other, won't take off or it will reduce its distance. Okay, yeah, I'm sure it was that issue, but I'm just going to do a shorter mission. It's got all screwed up because I was trying to set up the new fuel and it got all screwed up because of the pipes. This game, one thing that's shit breaks all the other shit and you're screwed. Okay, here comes Ren. It's going to waste fuel, but I don't care. Now that this will go. I should now be able to send him to go get some ISO resin. Okay, I clicked it. It probably needs to wait. Okay. Okay. There it is. You're putting together an Imgur album to explain the memory toggle? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we need to figure out this thing. And now this ceramic pipe is taking damage again. So just deconstruct it for right now. We gotta get this pipe situation figured out. Okay, alright. Okay, I am very curious if stuff goes in here. I think Tyler's right that stuff will go in here. So currently, the automation is correct. Actually, so now it's sending out a green signal when it's launched. Oh god, it's one of those frickin' automation things that's gonna confuse the crap out of me. So this is sending a red signal, which means now this can't accept stuff. So when it comes back, it'll send a green signal, I guess, and it'll open it up and stuff will be able to flow. Oh no, Rand is confused. I'm always confused by this game. This game is confusing. Alright, are we making ceramic again, hopefully? 17 tons of ceramic. Okay, good. Okay, we are making more ceramic, which I need lots and lots of it. The way it is now, the rocker won't be able to refuel. I think I know that. I think I understand that. This game is confusing even to watch. Well, just... yeah, this is a great game, but my god, it is confusing as hell. And there's oxygen in here. That should be getting pumped out. Oxygen coming out of these tubes or something. You can't understand how people are playing. This game is great, Kenny. This game is great. It just can be very confusing. This is a game for people who like automation stuff. I mean, if you like Factorio, if you like any game like that, this is the type of game that a lot of people are gonna like to play. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna wait for AppTom to send me what you're working on because my brain can't wrap around what I need this to do. When this thing needs the fuel, I want this thing to work. When this thing doesn't need the fuel, I want this thing not to work. So right now it's correct because it shouldn't be pumping anything because the thing's not here. Hey, what's up, Shogi? How are you doing, sir? So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing right now, but I think we need a memory thing or something. I don't know. I'll wait for AppTom to come up with something. For now, We have plenty of liquid oxygen. I guess what I could start doing is building the next rocket. But we'll have to figure out the all the automation for that too. You slept safe and sound. Nice. Alright, so we have this random methane sitting here. Okay, so where do I want this next rocket to be? I want it to be like right here. So I would want the ladder for it to be like right here. So we're gonna do the ladder up to here. And that's how many spaces apart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it should be like that. Hold on. That's 7. 7, that's right. Okay. Okay, so that'll be our next rocket placement right there. You slept safe and sound. That's a good song. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. However that song goes. Something like that. I can build you up. Okay, alright. Telescope idle. Alright, we are telescoping all the things. Telescope all the things. Hydrogen, water, niobium. Niobium there. Ren and I destroyed a bunch of enemies, and your ass Shogi's horse got killed last night by random monsters. Apparently that's a thing in Black Desert Online. Your horse can just die. You're thinking of the Sheryl Crow Safe and Sound, but you do like the Empire of the Sun song too. Is that who that is? Empire of the Sun? I don't think I know the Sheryl Crow song. Or at least I can't think of it. Okay, alright. So we're going to have a petroleum engine. Right here. And we need to do... We have to do these middle ones here. It's kind of a pain, but there we go. Okay, once they do those, we can do all these. There. If you want some light reading, a bit of fun, what is this? Pie Boys wiki page. All right. A wiki page for all those Pie Boy fans out there. Okay. And so we will want petroleum here. Thankfully, I don't need freaking ceramic pipes for petroleum. Holy lag, Batman. Come on. Okay, so just regular liquid pipes. Nope. So it'll be somewhere over here that will be going. I guess I could probably do mafic rock pipes there, but nah, it's fine. Oh! Why is this open? Why is this open? I need... Why is this open? Is there a NOT gate for this? Why is this sending a green signal? Because there is a NOT gate. I need this to no longer be a NOT gate. I actually just need this to be on this thing now is what I need. Because this used to be a rocket. It's no longer a rocket. So if I do this, snip this, and then deconstruct all this. I don't need this anymore. I don't need this satellite. We'll do one for our next rocket. Yeah, I deleted the rocket. Okay. So there we go. There we go. Sorry, phone. Working on the automation tutorial. Okay. It has not a NOT gate, so weird it wasn't working. Well... Do these guys have a NOT gate? They do. I don't know. There's probably a good reason for it, but I'm just too stupid to understand what that reason is. Alright, copper ore. Let's go bristleberry since we are... It's literally raining copper from the sky. Okay, so there's petroleum engine. I think I only need... So I think I only need one liquid fuel tank, honestly. Because this one, I think I'm going to do one liquid fuel and one oxidizer one. And then basically all this rocket needs is a little more research for us to complete what we need this to do. So do liquid fuel and then liquid oxidizer. I'll have that has to be done first. Okay. One of each tank with locks will get you out to about 60k. Okay, cool. I think it's about as far as we need to go right now. I feel like we're not getting enough oxygen into here. And we have like a lot of oxygen sitting in here. Do I have any oxygen slowing down? No. I think I want 2 pipes for this guy. Because this is, yeah, we're using a lot of oxygen in there. So, how can I do that? If I had this one... This oxygen is just... Oh wait, this is... We don't need this here. Okay, so I should snip that. I almost feel like I wanted this to go over that way, which wouldn't work that way. I almost, you know what I think I want? I think I want one auction line for each one of these guys. So this auction is going... Okay, so this auction's filling that guy, so that's fine. I think I want this oxygen line to be used here, because all that's doing is putting a little bit of oxygen out there. We should have enough oxygen from our other spalm for this. So what I want to do is... I want to deconstruct these. And I want this oxygen to come into here. So base, I don't need this to be, let me see here, ventilation, regular gas pipe. So I just want this to go into there. That way, this pipe will supply this line. This pipe will supply this line. More than one of each tank. You only need more fuel tanks, but you'll never need more than one oxidizer tank. If a petroleum rocket can't get there with one oxidizer tank, it needs to be a hydrant instead for efficiency reasons. Gotcha. Okay. So I can get rid of this gas vent. Okay. Did I do the right one? Yeah, so this one is currently going nowhere. So this will go into there. Okay, 7. There we go. So now that that'll be supplying that, I can snip this. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to... Ventilation. I want to snip this so it no longer flows there. So we empty these pipes. Then we can deconstruct these guys. This guy. This guy. There we go. So now we should be getting more oxygen to these things. And basically what that means is now that these spalms are basically supplying my atmosuit docks rather than also trying to pump oxygen into my base. So I think that's going to be better. More oxygen flowing should be a good thing. Although this guy is still trying to pump oxygen here. Which is fine, I guess. Okay. I really wish, like, for atmosuit docks, you could set it so that each atmosuit dock is for one suit. Because when my dupes are going in and out all the time, I don't know if this one's actually missing a suit or somebody's out in it. Because if somebody's out in it, and then I overfill these with suits, then they can't get back in. It's such a stupid mechanic. I wish it didn't work that way. I really wish it didn't work that way. Yeah, because see, there's a guy there. So now I don't know if I'm missing suits here. I don't know how many suits for how many atmosuit docks. I mean, I guess it's my fault for somehow having two different sides and people getting mixed up and all that. So, okay, have I figured out how to... Do I still have anybody training? I do. Ada, let me see your skills. You're probably ready to be released out into the wild here. Ada, athletics 18. Yes, so I think we can give you your exosuit training. Devin will give you that. So, exosuit training. So Ava now is no longer allowed into the training room. Or Ada, sorry. Ada, you're now allowed out. You're now allowed out. And you are now allowed out. So there we go. All right, all our dupes are fully trained again. Okay. All right, so figuring this thing out. I guess I'm still waiting for Aptom to show me the gate. Damn it, it filled them up again. Ugh. I need like an automated way to keep the pipes from filling up. Honestly. Christ. Because I didn't want it to fill up again. Jesus. Ugh. I would like have to manually change it and all this stuff. Okay, so that's one liquid fuel tank. One liquid oxidizer. Okay. And there probably is, and it's probably the same thing we're trying to work on right here with having like backflow and knock gates and stuff. So currently this thing is closed. I feel like how it's set up, it's kind of working. But you're saying I need a memory gate. Oh, well, it's working because broke this off apparently. Okay, so automation, wire, steel. Yeah, I probably disconnected it up here earlier. Okay. See, because yeah, now there is a green signal. Okay. So to kind of visualize what we're wanting to happen, we want liquid oxygen to flow when this needs to be fueled. When this rocket is ready to go, we want it to stop fueling. So we want to open this door so this thing never doesn't pump stuff anymore and it flows back into there. But when it launches, we want it to stay open. So that's what the memory, what did you call it? Is it called a memory gate or a memory toggle? Contains internal memory. It will output whatever signal is stored in that memory. I don't know how it decides what is stored in there. Does not, signals sent to the inputs only affect the memory and do not pass through the output. Sending a green signal to the S port will set the memory to green. Sending a green signal to the reset port. So it has to do with the reset ports. When the rocket returns, you want to send a green signal to the reset port, and you want the output to connect to the door. Right. So, I'm just going to build one here. To try to understand it. Actually, and cancel. I want this made out of steel because everything should be steel up here. So I actually don't want the NOT gate. Yeah. So we're going to get rid of the NOT gate. I'm going to put the memory toggle here. I'm still waiting for your thing, but I'm going to try to work it through in my mind. So the rocket would get detected when the space scanner sees it come back, I think, right? That would reset. I don't know. Because that... Okay, so we have S and R. So R is the reset, S is like the save, I guess. And get rid of this NOT gate. So basically what we want to happen is when this thing needs to be fueled, we want it to send a red signal. So right now, it should be sending a red signal. I recommend disabling the reservoirs while you work on the automation. Okay. Okay. Rocket connects to S. Space scanner connects to R. Door connects to O. Okay. So these are all currently connected to each other. So I would need a separate one going to S. Since the door is closed, it'll start outputting again. Right. Well, was it outputting? It wasn't because it's disconnected. It's actually disconnected, so it's actually fine. I actually disconnected the pipes. But that's fine. It's fine. Okay. So currently how this is set up is... How is this currently set up? This is sending a red signal. So when it's ready to launch, this will send out a green signal. Currently it's not ready, so it's sending out a red signal. This is... Sends a red signal if toggled off. I'm a little confused about how my signals are right now, because this thing is to set the doors to open when the rocket's coming back. Do I need to have separate lines here? Put an OR gate between the space scanner and the rest of the automation. An OR gate between the space scanner and everything else? I have an AND gate right here, I think. That's just for me to toggle it open. So if I do an OR gate between the space scanner and the rest of the automation, what does that do? OR gate. Outputs a green signal if at least one of input A or B is receiving green. So space scanner, OR gate, everything else. That way you can draw a separate line from the space scanner. Okay, okay. So I need to... okay, I want to let me just deconstruct this so I can set this up. Okay, and this is going to be out of steel. So I'd want it to be like this. Like that, I believe. So space scanner into OR gate, into everything else. That way you can draw a separate line from the space scanner. I don't understand how that works. I don't know what that means by a separate line. Because this will go like this, right? And then it'll go like that. Yeah, I don't get what this is supposed to do. Because, I mean, I could put something else as an input here. The one input should come from the space scanner. Other input should come from the rocket. The output should go to the doors and gantries. Okay. Well, that's doors and gantries. So you're saying this output should actually go into here. I think is what you're saying. Okay. Okay, let's try that. I think I understand what this is supposed to do, but that way it separates the output from the rocket and the scanner instead of putting them on a single wire. Okay, yeah. So we do that, and then that. And so that what that will do, we'll send a green signal if either this sends a green signal or this sends a green signal. I believe is what that does. So if the rocket is ready to go, or the scanner senses the rocket coming back, it will open the doors and retract the gantries. Okay. While that's going, I'm going to build I think we still want the 5 research modules here. Okay. So that separates out this signal from this signal. So what we next need is to figure out this little system. So with the memory toggle, you said we want the command capsule going to the save, and this and the Space scanner going to the reset. So then you want to connect the rocket's wire to the S port, space scanner's wire to the R, and the door to the O. Okay, the door is already connected to the O. This is the space scanner. Wait, no, that's OR. I have to connect it before the OR gate. Yeah, so... So I need another wire going from here to the S, I guess. Man, automation can get complicated. So I think I need this guy to go to the save. And I need this wire to go up to there, I think. So that should reset when the scanner sees the thing coming back, I think. All right. I guess we'll test this thing. After we get all this automation, we'll test and see if it works with our next launch, which it's kind of messed up because I have extra petroleum fuel, but again, we'll just waste petroleum fuel. You're only passive listening while working, and the automation process is still making my head hurt. You're not the only one. All right, so we're going to keep that at the same capacity. We're going to have it just go to the same place. It'll be faster, well, since we're just testing this. Okay, good. We're getting eggs there. Okay. All right, so while we're building this, let's talk through what this is supposed to do. So what this is supposed to do is these are all sending red signals, which is good because with a red signal, this liquid reservoir will work because the door is closed. While it's sending a red signal, this will pump the liquid oxygen into the fuel tank until it's full. Once it's full and this is ready to launch, this will send a green signal. This green signal will send a green signal here. I don't know how the memory thing works. So is it going to save the red signal until it gets reset? It will stay open until the space scanner detects it returning, which will close the door and let it pump again. What we'll do is when the rocket is not ready to launch, it will close the door on the reservoir. The door will stay closed till the rocket sends a green signal, at which time it will open and stop pumping. Okay, so when this thing is ready, it'll send a green signal, which will save that signal, which will open this door and stop this thing from working, and stuff should just go back in there and pump stuff. And then once this detects the rocket coming back, that's when it will reset this thing and open it, allow to flow it again. Okay. What's up, Fex? Told you it is space. Space. Okay. Before I try this, what I want to do is make sure these are all ceramic pipes again. So, plumbing, insulated. We've built up some ceramic over this time. I want these entire pipe things to all be ceramic. So let's upgrade these all to ceramic, and hopefully this is a setup we can copy for our other rockets. Or this idea we can copy and make work. There. Let's do that. You see one automation wire not built above the scanner? You're right, that one's unreachable. Thank you. Good eye, good eye. In order to reach that, I will need to, if I do that, they should be able to reach that. Yeah, one tile too high, yep. Good catch, Tyler, good catch. All right, we'll still do 5 research modules, even though we don't need that much more research, but I think the research lets us see what's on the planets we're going to, or that we're, yeah, that we're going to research. Okay. All right, so all those pipes have been replaced, right? 6. I think we're about ready to try this thing. Once this thing gets there, we're about ready for this to go. Oh, wait, no, this is correct, because I changed it. It just was overfilled last time. So this actually should be right. Okay, so that's good to go. This thing, once I do the destination, why is it too far? Because the liquid oxygen's not in there. Okay. So now I just need to connect this thing, get this thing. I'm going to save before we do this, because if I start breaking all my frickin' ceramic pipes again, I'm going to want to redo this. You hope you explained it well enough. You're still working on these diagrams. I think I understand what you're saying, and I think our setup will work. So, plumbing, insulated liquid pipe, ceramic, from there to there, and enable. And we're going to watch this thing do its thing. And where do I want this to go? So what is more important for me to get right now? Is it more important to get isoresin, niobium, or fullerene? Because we've gotten some fullerene, got not that much niobium. I've gotten a decent amount of some amount of isoresin. It would be nice if we had a place that had all of those. Salt. Salt is the most important thing. Don't worry, I'm overflowing with that. I wonder if I can find one that's got like all those. There's one that's got fullerene and niobium. Fullerene and isoresin. The oxygen in my tank is way overheated. It boils at minus 186. It's minus 166 right now. Oh, is it really? Damn it. Minus 135. So is it all going to boil away? How is it heated up? It shouldn't have heated up. No, this says contents at minus 186, minus 165. You're right. This one is... Yeah. This one's all screwed up. This one's all heated up somehow. This stuff's good. This stuff somehow got messed up. God damn it. Well, can I change this build to use the stuff that's in here then maybe? Okay, they need to stop doing this. God damn it. This shit is annoying as hell to work with. God damn. So basically, I have unusable oxygen in here right now because it's too hot. The stuff in here is usable. So I think what I might do is if I just change this build to be using this tank right here, which is what I wanted to do anyway, should be good. If I deconstruct this, I have a worry that it's going to heat this stuff up. I don't think it will, actually. Let's deconstruct this. We're just wasting some liquid oxygen, which we have a full tank of over here at really cold. So if I just move this build over to this, hopefully that will fix this. Okay, this is going to spew out a bunch of liquid oxygen here. That will instantly evaporate and hopefully go into space, right? Woo! Well, that's cool. That's cool, but also scary. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, that just spewed out a ton of oxygen out over here. That looks funky. Yeah, it does. Alright, hopefully it's not heating this up. Contents negative 186. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, so I can deconstruct this airlock. Okay. Wait for all that to go out there before I do anything. I feel like this should have flash cooled a bunch of stuff too, because it was at negative 165 degrees, so... Actually, I want to look at the temperature gauge. Did the temperature change? Yeah, like a lot of stuff should have just got cooled down some, I think. Okay. Okay. Now, the thing I got to keep in mind with this automation thing is, here, let me just put mesh tiles here for now, is I have an automation wire going into this. So, Fullerene is most important to begin with, but as soon as you have enough to liquidize oxygen, it becomes less important, more of a convenience. Niobium is pretty much only a necessity if you want to do certain super endgame stuff like sour gas. So it sounds like the best thing for me to do would be iso resin. So for now, I'm going to plan to go to iso resin place here. This is iso resin and abyssalite, and I think we are set to go that far. Let me check here. Did I set it for 20,000? I set it for 20,000, so yeah, we should be able to get there. Once you have a bit of supercoolant, I would say iso resin is the most important to make dealing with liquid oxygen and hydrogen much easier to deal with. Okay. Okay. You really need to figure out how to get past cycle 400. That's where you keep getting screwed by the heat. Yeah, well, heat's not too big of an issue. In fact, I told you if you plan correctly for it. So, all right, so let's get the pipe set up correctly here. So, let me deconstruct a bunch of this stuff here. So basically, what we're going to want is the same setup. I just need to get the in and outs going correctly here. So currently, this stuff is going in. This stuff is going in. All right, I got to remember how to do the priority thing. So I want it to prioritize this stuff going. Which do I want to prioritize? This should ask for a shutoff. That it shouldn't matter what I prioritize. So if I just have a, let me just look at one of these things. So it's like green to green, so white, and then the thing going to the loop there. You want to prioritize the return pipe to make sure that it ends up in the tank before more is added. Good call. Okay, so if I want to prioritize that, but if I set it down to like 50 high, there'll always be plenty of space, so it probably won't matter. Yeah, probably won't matter, but I still want to do it correctly. So I think I want it to prioritize I think if I do it this way and then have it go like that, and then if I disconnect that, I think that would work. So you want to connect the return pipe directly and the fill pipe with a bridge. Yeah, so I think that would prioritize this coming in first, and then the bridge would come in second. Okay. And what I also want is I want a insulated pipe right there, but I'm not going to connect it until we get the door set up. Okay. So what that should do is if stuff's coming in from here, it'll go in, but wait till the stuff from this pipe goes in first. And we'll have the door automation set up, which we need to do next. So, so now I need to deconstruct those guys. Going to do a... God, I need to set up auto mining, but I'm pretty sure that's a big pain in the ass to set up. So, printables available. Oxfern seed, lovely. Okay. So automation wire, is that going to affect... This automation wire might be an issue. Auto mining isn't terrible. Collecting it is a nightmare. Okay. Okay, so this door, I need a thing here. I need a bridge here. Crap, I can't do it there. I have to do it like there. When horizontal, the automation ports on a door is on the right. No, it's not. It's on the left. You're getting your left and right mixed up again. That's not good since you're trying to be the person telling me how to do this thing. Okay, so now if I snip that, and if I do this, that should be what we need, except I need power for this door. Okay, it's already got power, so I can disconnect that. Okay. Okay, so that should be good. Listen, I know what I mean. You know what you mean, you just don't know how to tell me what you mean. Say what you mean, not what you said. Okay. Be aware that while the door is closed, the oxygen will heat up in the tank. Okay. Okay. So I need this thing to go now, right? Am I set up? That's probably why the oxygen heated up earlier. Okay. So how do I make this thing go? I need this thing to fill up. Oh, just need to connect the output pipe. Okay. Let me save one more time here. Imagine making a rocket only to accidentally make a machine that propels the asteroid the duplicants are living on instead. That'd be pretty cool. Then you would have made a rocket. The rocket is, instead of being just a rocket, the rocket would be... The asteroid would now be the rocket. I guess, right? So, liquid insulated pipe. Okay. There it goes. Let's see how well this works. That kind of sucks that anytime this thing is working, it's going to heat up the oxygen in the pipe. That actually really sucks. But here we go. We're going to see how this works. So it should do this until this thing's full. Once it's full, it should flow back into here. This should send a signal to open the door and stop pumping stuff. That's what it should do. Okay. Isn't that basically ship from Futurama? I'll be replacing the heated oxygen with fresh cold oxygen. True. True. Okay, this is not working. So I think I need a bridge to make this work. And if I have a bridge, the bridge melts, right? Unless I make it out of ceramic. So... okay, let me... I don't want to load. How do I get this to do this? How do I... Because now... I didn't do this right. I think I need... How do I make it so that once this is full, it flows through? It's a similar setup to this, right? Because this I think what's happening is it's trying to make this go into here, and I shouldn't have done it that way. How do I fix this? God damn it. I thought I had it all set up. Connect the return pipe directly to the reservoir input. The return pipe. Okay, okay. It's like that. Okay, that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. It's not doing it. I have a loop now. Okay. Snipped it after the corner. Okay. Like that. Still not doing anything. Is it because this thing is shut off? I don't know. I mean, the door is closed, so I don't know if the door is open. Does that mean the input's not working now? Try removing the bridge. Liquid bridge, deconstruct, or like snipping the bridge maybe. If I do that. Okay, there we go. So somehow the bridge is messing this up. Okay. Alright, well, this system works, except now I can't insert into this. Unless I figure out some way to make that work. How? Okay, so for the meantime, though, we can actually launch this now, right? Okay, we can launch this while we try to figure that out. Hopefully nothing melts. We can test all our pipes, make sure none of our pipes melt or anything. Good, nothing melted. Cool. I need to move the bridge over to the right and up a bit so that it connects before the return pipe connects to the reservoir. I need to move the bridge over to the right and up a bit so it connects before the return pipe connects to the reservoir. Before the return pipe. So if I move this one like here to bridge right here, that should work, right? Why is it flowing again? Why is it flowing again? My memory toggle not working or what? Crap, how did this get disconnected? Did my bridge die? You know what? Damn it. Automation bridge wasn't made out of steel. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Priority 9. Actually, priority, max priority. Do it now. There. I didn't think anything melted in the frickin' wire bridge. Come on, go do this shit. Hold on, we'll fix that piping thing in a second. Okay, they fixed it. Now this thing is still... This should be sending a green signal, right? So something reset it. I feel like your reset thing with the space scanner is not correct, because isn't the space scanner... Okay, let me load it. We need to see what happens with the... we need to see what happens with the automation, I think. It worked when you tested it. Memory toggles should stay on when the rocket is gone. You're not sure what reset it. Well, it could have been reset because the wire got messed up. I don't know. Let's before we launch it, let me fix the goddamn wire. I don't want to do temporary fixes, Tyler. I want to get this thing to work, so I'm just going to load. I know this is going to take a bit of time, but we need to see... I want to see what the automation wires do when we launch. Because we need the scanner to not reset it immediately. I almost feel like we need a different reset thing. You said you were using switches to simulate the scanner and the rocket since you already had automation, set up on the rockets. I almost think using the scanner as the reset might not work because I don't know. I don't know enough about automation and scanning and all this stuff. If the scanner triggers when the rocket launches, then we'll need to use a filter gate. The bridge down by the scanner should also be steel then. Yes, you're probably right. You're probably right. There might have been a couple bridges that were not made of steel. Maybe those are what messed up my signal, was the bridges not being made out of steel. That might have been the issue. My bad for not using steel. I thought I had steel on everything, but automation bridges are things I like hardly ever build, so. Adding a filter gate is an easy fix? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. You're probably right. It probably melted. And that may have been the issue. We're going to replace those both with... both those bridges with steel automation wires. We're going to watch the automation wire when it fires. And if when it fires it doesn't do what we want it to do with the automation, we'll try to add this filter gate that you're talking about, AppTom. So that's the plan. We're going to test it with all the wires being steel to see if the signals are what we want them to be. And if they're not, we'll try to add this filter gate. They work just like knock gates, except you set a timer, which delays the signal instead of inverting it. Okay. Delays the signal. Okay. Okay, I think I've seen Francis John used filter gates with timers on them for things. All right. All right. Frickin' takes a year to load. I swear it takes longer to load when you're already in game than when you actually say like resume game from the main menu. I don't know why that would be. But I did save right before the launch, I think. So that way if you set it to like 20 seconds, then it won't trigger the memory toggle while it launches, but it will when it returns. Okay. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see if we need to do that. Because if it works like we want it to work, then we won't need the filter gate. If it doesn't, the filter gate will give us the reset or it'll not trigger the memory toggle for that 20 seconds on the filter, I guess. You think it probably spends a lot more time cleaning up garbage from memory when reloading? You notice your game runs a bit more smoothly after reloading. Okay. Okay. So this could be a not bad thing then too. If we get this set up right, there's going to be a freaking GG cookie time, because this will be liquid oxygen, basically automated refueling, and I won't have to worry about it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Be right back. All right, Tom. All right, okay. How long does it take to clean up your memory or whatever? Come on, game. Come on. Okay, there it goes. Okay. All right, so what we want to do is replace this automation wire, which is made out of... Wait, the bridge. I want the bridge. You're not actually telling me... Oh, you're made out of lead. Okay, so we need to just do automation, steel. Okay, I guess I have to tell it to deconstruct. Okay. Currently, there's nothing flowing through here, so that's good. Okay, and then we also want to deconstruct this guy. And both these guys need to be steel. Put a valve between the input of the reservoir and the rocket and turn on when the rocket isn't fueling. I don't want to have to manually do anything. I'm trying to purposefully automate all this so that if I forget to look at it when I'm launching something, all my pipes don't break from the liquid oxygen. So, okay. So those are now steel and steel. Yeah, and using valves leaves some oxygen in the pipe and it'll burst eventually. So we can't really use valves, I don't think. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I connect this. This flows and everything should... Oh, wait, no, I have to fix this pipe. Let's also fix this pipe while we're doing this because we know that this didn't work. So, liquid bridge. Deconstruct. No, cancel. So what we needed was... deconstruct those two guys. And we needed ceramic into there. Go ahead and do that in the mean... that. Okay. And what we want is... Help me remember if this is right. It should be... Crap, I think I have to move that pipe over. I think I need this to go in like that. So I think it needs to be like that. And then this would go in like that, I think. It's slightly different than we did last time. But I think I think that does what we want it to do, right? This will go in first. This would go in second. A little goofy looking, but that should work. Deconstruct those two pipes. The idea of this build is never have any oxygen in the pipe. Yes, that should work. It would have worked without the little shink in the return pipe. Okay, it would have worked there too. It's fine. I didn't want this pipe to go directly to that green is why I did that, but I need an output on that line. An output on what line? What are you talking about? So this is the main supply here that'll go in there after this fills in there. The return line. What do you mean I need an output? It's going to here. Are you saying because this? Well, I mean, there's an output right here, right? It would hit the green. Or do I need to actually go directly to the green? So maybe I shouldn't do it this way. Maybe I should have it go directly there. Am I okay with the ceramic tubes? What? It's overflowing off the input, but it won't take the priority over the main line. I don't know what that means. Hold on a second. What I had before that worked, I think actually was this. I think I had that before and that worked. So I'm pretty sure this works. Let's save it again. I think this worked before, so we're going to save it again and see if this does what we want it to do. We're going to find out if this does what we want it to do. Okay, so F6. Plumbing. Insulate liquid pipe. So we do this. Alright, so this will fill this thing. Once it's ready to launch, I need to be looking at the automation overlay. Because we need to be watching when this turns green, it should save the green here. And it shouldn't get reset. If it gets reset, it'll be because of this space scanner tracking the rocket as it leaves. And if that happens, we need a filter gate. Okay, so and what we should see is as this finishes filling, this should go into here, back into here, and this door should open, hopefully. Do I have a destination set already? I do for isoresin. Okay, good. So as soon as that fills up, it should turn green. Let's look back at this thing. Okay. Okay. It's about to fill, and I should see this turn green. Okay, that door opened. Liquid is now not flowing here. Okay. So we somehow messed this up. The liquid's now not flowing. I thought we had this set correctly, but it's not flowing again. So it's the same issue as last time. So what? Do I need to get rid of this bridge? The input line, the bridge is on. Top to the loop when the tank is empty. What? Oh, wait. I think... Well, you said... This should be right, right? Damn it. I don't know. So maybe Tyler was right that this is not right. That this loop is not right. I hate these conversations because they are so hard to explain without visual aids, which takes so long to make. Yeah. So, yeah, that bridge being there screwed it up somehow. You'll make a thing? Okay. God damn it. All right, well, we can fix the pipes. As of right now, it's working. Except for the pipe thing, it's working. So let me check. Now this thing's ready to launch. So I want to launch and I want to check if this resets, basically. Currently, the space scanner is sending a red signal, which is what we want. Because when it sends a green signal, that's what resets and makes this thing stop flowing again, which is what we don't want. So let's launch the thing. Star map. Launch rocket there. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Just don't bother with priority. Set the high setting on the tank to be low enough to have space for it. Okay, yep, it reset it. So that thing sees the rocket. How long is it going to see the rocket is the question. And there it is. Okay. So you're right. We need a whatchamacallit. Oh wait, it's now green again though. How did it turn green again? How did that happen? Huh. Just don't bother with priority. Set the high setting on the tank to be low enough to have space if both pipes are full. So long as the set is receiving the red signal. Is that good? Did that actually work and we don't have to do anything with it? It seems to have worked. So you're saying don't worry about priority. What you're saying is if I just plug this in here, and as long as there's enough, since I'm at 50% threshold, you know what, let's go even lower. Let's make this like 40. So basically what that means is we should hopefully, God, is that, I guess the question is going to be how fast it's going to pump into there and fill it up to that threshold. This is my pipe overlay. If you, okay, and oh whoops, those pipes did get destroyed. So I need these pipes. What kind of pipes do I need? Does it have to be ceramic to survive the whatchamacallit, a launch? Igneous rocks is fine. Okay. Can I do obsidian? I'm gonna do obsidian because we might swap over to hydrogen rocket at some point. So if I just do the obsidian here, we know that's the only place we need it. So, okay. Okay, so this should be good. I think we have our liquid hydrogen or liquid oxygen setup ready for being automated. Volcanic planet, cool. Oh, we're on our last thing to telescope. Sandstone and granite have a melting point well below 10,000 C, which is the temperature for petroleum exhaust. All right, we're going to GG cookie time. That worked. I think our automated signal worked. I almost wonder... I'm still confused why this is sending a green signal. So if I understand how this thing works, this memory toggle, when this sends us a green signal, this will remember that green signal and it'll stay on green until it gets reset from a green signal here. This did set a green signal to reset it. So why is this not a red signal? I'm trying to understand this automation thing. That's the memory toggle. Once it's triggered, it will keep sending a green signal until the reset port receives a green signal. Right. And it did receive a green signal. Because the rocket can continue sending a green signal for a while after launching. So you think it's because while the rocket was launching, this was still sending a green signal. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe this green signal stays green until the rocket's off the map, maybe. And so this turned back red in time. I still feel like it might not be a bad idea to have that. What did you say it was? The filter gate. Do you think it would be more of a fail-safe if we did that? It's a fail-safe, so only lets a green signal through if the input has received a green signal for longer than selected filter time. So where would I put that? Would that be on, it would be on this line from the space scanner, right? On the first line, the bridge melted, so the signal from the rocket was interrupted, which let the signal from the scanner reset the memory toggle, right? Just before the space scanner connects to the toggle. Okay, so if we do that and we do a filter gate. So I guess the question is, how long of a signal will it need to be to fully reset it? And that's what we choose. We choose the amount of time it would be. And I feel like if you do too long, it might be bad too. That looked like about 15 seconds on launch. If it should detect it at least 40 seconds before landing and return. So if you set it to 20, it should be safe. It should detect at least 40 seconds before landing. So if I set it to 20, it should be safe. Okay, we'll try 20. 20 seconds. So this thing will detect as it's coming back in. And once it detects it for 20 seconds, that will send a green signal, which will reset this to close that door, which will allow this stuff to flow again. Okay. Filter gate. So we're going to go 20 seconds. Okay. All right. We are spending a lot of time on this because if we get this set up, this is basically going to be the setup for probably both our liquid oxygen and our liquid hydrogen builds for our future rockets. So I feel like this is an important thing to get set. I'm hoping I'll be able to expand this to put this on all of my rockets here. Yeah, if I do it too long, it won't end up refueling, which is okay. If it's too long, it's okay. If it's too short, that's bad. Because if it's too short, it'll keep flowing. We want it to be too long and have to adjust it down, I think. Although then I might do something else to make it actually work. But all right, so I need 2 more of these guys. Printables. Shine nip, sure. Just need to give it a snip to reset if it's too long. Okay. So when the rocket comes back, I wanna see if this works how we want it to work, basically. Yep, you're right. This temperature has gone down or gotten hotter while this mechanized airlock is doing its thing. God, I wish there was a way. I wish mechanized airlocks did not have. Well, if they didn't have temperature, other things wouldn't work. If you snip the wire leading to the door, it will reset the system. Ah, okay. Gotcha, because that'll close the door. That'll flow. Okay. Think I understand. Okay, so one more research module. And the bridge, we should be good. When it's open in a vacuum and want to exchange temp, you can build it out of insulating material. Good gold amalgam is better. It's made out of steel, because I'm trying to build everything out of steel up here in space. Okay, Tyler said you have a link. This is how I should do the flow. So, what you're showing is a bridge here, where the green is here, and that will prioritize the top. That will prioritize the top one. Because we want the stuff coming back from the rocket to work. Steel has very good thermal transfer, so it's probably the worst material for this application. Okay. All right, well, let me fix the pipes here. As long as the greens are next to each other. Okay. Plumbing. Let me do this bridge out of ceramic just to be careful. So it'd be there, and it would be there. And then it would be there. You never imagined this game being this in-depth? Oh, games like this are always crazy, crazy in-depth. And my brain usually breaks when I try to play these games. But I've enjoyed this one, and I've mainly because I have App Tom, Tyler, and other people in chat telling me how to do what I want to do that I'm able to play this game. Because half of the stuff I would want to do, I wouldn't be able to figure it out because my brain just can't handle it. So, okay. There we go. So hopefully that piping system will do what we want to do. And you're saying I should make this mechanized airlock out of gold instead of steel. So I should be able to just replace that. Again, I'm going to save it just in case. You've never been to space yourself, but pipes you understand finally? Nice, Tyler, nice. Pipes are probably something I'll never understand. Or at least the priority system thing. Okay. So deconstruct this door. And we want to make this mechanized airlock out of gold. Because it's a good, what did you say it's a good insulator? There. The Jedi and the young Padawan, that's right. I am the young Padawan when it comes to understanding door stuff. Is this a vacuum down here again? Okay, good. This did have stuff in it for a while. Some random oxygen. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Gold amalgam is weird. It's a conductor 90% of the time, but for some reason it's an insulator when it comes to doors. Okay, that is kind of weird. So now the question is going to be, can I extend this to other rockets? Or is that going to mess up piping stuff? I guess what I could do is if I just had this pipe go across and then do this same build over here back into here, I should be able to extend this, right? Actually, what I could possibly do is extend. I would need to have an additional memory toggle. Oh, I'd have to do the memory toggle thing again. So I'd need this OR gate filter thing, all this memory toggle built for each rocket. So any of them can trigger the door. Okay. Interesting. Use the practical effects, Luke. Might have issue with bridges if I try to extend that line. Yeah, I wanted to use this build on all the rockets I'm doing, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that work, honestly. I want to see this rocket come back, so I see if this all resets correctly. So it's about halfway done through its trip there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. How the hell? Wait. Okay, I thought there was polluted oxygen there. There's not. Okay, good. Oh, crap. This gas vent is taking damage. Crap, I should have made it out of steel. Is that something I can fix? Building diagonally. Oh, it's the pipe. It's the pipe that's taking damage. Is it too cold? Because the oxygen in it, the pipe behind the gas vent is because, oh, it's the pipe. Okay, it's the oxygen in that pipe. Okay, it's liquefying. Crap, there's always some issue, man. It's liquefying in the frickin' pipe. And it is a insulated mafic rock pipe. Is there any way I can fix that? Is there any way I can fix that? Because there's always going to be a pipe there where the vent is. There's always some issue. I could have a hydro sensor one layer below the vent. so that it stops putting more oxygen in once the room is nearly full. God, I have to get in there and all that stuff would leak out. There's always something, man. There's always freaking something. Oh my god. This is the kind of stuff that makes my brain just die. It's like, just stupid shit like this. I can move the vent up by building diagonally. If I move the vent there, wouldn't the liquid oxygen still end up in there? And cause the same issue? You don't think vents can be built diagonally? Jesus Christ. Why do these insulated pipes have to break so fucking easily? I need a hydrosensor to close the vent. So I need a hydrosensor going to a gas shutoff or gas valve or something. And now I don't know how to get in there without just spilling liquid oxygen all in this air in this room. Oh, straight to the vent. That's right. The vent has automation now. Well, if I turn off the vent, does that mean they won't even let gas into the pipe that's behind the vent? Is that what that is? Is that how that would work? I wonder... Could I build this diagonally? I might be able to. If I go in... Let me see here. If I go in diagonally and just built like a hydro sensor there and connect it to it, that might work. You'll still let gas in there. That's why you want the hydro sensor underneath the vent. So it'll only fill the room to the level of the hydro sensor. Oh, so I'd have to empty this out before this would work anyway. Which we'd actually empty out the room a little bit if we built diagonally, because it would destroy the liquid oxygen in that space. Extend the room upwards. Actually, we could do that. If I filled this all in, it would still be a vacuum. If I extended the room up one block, that should allow us to do this, right? Yeah, this is a vacuum in here. Okay, let's see if we can do that. So if I like fill in this space right here. I would need to move this power shut off. Or even if I just do it this space right here, that would give us a place to put a liquid shut off, rebuild the valve, or rebuild the vent like here. So if you built a liquid shut off here, the vent here, when it gets to this level, or the liquid, whatever sensor it's called, break into the top, move the vent up, install a hydro sensor. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that, because I'm trying to make this a build that will not like break all the things. Liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen's being a pain. I'm wondering if liquid hydrogen's even worse to work with. That would really suck. Which it probably is, because the further you go, the harder it is to work with stuff. Liquid hydrogen's far worse. Great. Great. Okay, so this is all vacuum, right? Yes, so we deconstruct buildings. Deconstruct that. With liquid oxygen, you have a 20 C range of temperatures to work with. Okay. Do that, and of course you've got yourself stuck. Why wouldn't you have got yourself stuck? Do that. And you have Mafic Rock literally right there. So you could do it yourself, but somebody else is doing it. With liquid hydrogen, you only have 70 C temperatures to work with. Yikes. Okay, so the plan would be, I open this up, deconstruct this gas vent, put a hydrogen sensor there, right? So that would be automation hydro sensor right there. And we would attach it to the gas vent right here and tell it to shut off once the hydro sensor reaches the, like, 8 kilograms or something. Like 450 kilograms or something. Or set it to below 50. Okay. With your second rocket, do you want to prioritize the first rocket or have them both fill at the same time? Do I want to prioritize the first rocket or have them both fill at the same time? I'd like them to be able to fill at the same time, honestly. Okay, let me save before I do this. Again, this is like so much stuff. I'm so afraid it's going to, like, the hydrogen or the oxygen is going to immediately turn into a gas and fly out into here and mess all of my stuff up. So hopefully that won't happen. Okay, this is all a vacuum, so hopefully... Rockets will really be filling at the same time because they have different destinations and take different amounts of time, so usually just letting it prioritize is fine. Okay. Okay. No liquid messed up. Okay, so gas vent. Deconstruct. Okay. Hydro sensor. And let me see here. Deconstruct gas pipes. I don't want that gas pipe here anymore. It's the one that's breaking. And we want a vent. Do steel wire here. I'm going to put the vent right there. Need to replace that bridge with normal pipes? Yes, but I can do that through the wall. I actually want the vent in place, and then I want to seal this off first. Because I don't want the vent actually piping oxygen up into the vacuum here. So I'm going to seal this off before I change the pipe. I think is a smart thing to do. Good plan, Batman. Thank you. Do this out of steel. All the things I... Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Crap. I can't even place that with that liquid vent there. And the problem is, I'm going to let oxygen out into here now. I need this oxygen to go flow somewhere else for a second. So let me do F7. Quick vent like right, quick high pressure vent like right here. Let me disconnect this. If I deconstruct the bridge, it won't let any oxygen out? Really? Okay. All right, I'm going to take your word for it. There's oxygen in here. There's already oxygen out here. I don't know where it came from. It probably came from that pipe I opened. Okay. It doesn't matter. I already let it out. Probably the pipe. Crap. Yeah. Should be fine. It's still fucking annoying. Okay, alright. Deconstruct the bridge anyway. Made out of steel. Come on, deconstruct this bridge, please. Okay, good. Gas vent made out of steel right there. And there's even a pipe with oxygen in it right there. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Do that. They haven't built a hydro sensor yet. With the octuner running, it should keep it cold, avoid the whole lot flashing. Okay. So below 20, right? So currently there's nothing in there. So as soon as a little bit gets formed in here... Okay, I can change that sensor though. So once we just build the vent, we're good to go. I'm just gonna do this and then fill that in as soon as the vent's done. Actually, I probably don't need that place. It's fine though. Okay, there's that. Do that. Actually need to deconstruct this to get the pipes back connected, I think. So insulated. So we'll have to deconstruct this to be able to reach this, I think. Yep, unreachable. So if I do this, that should now be reachable. And diagonal should be fine, I think. Okay. Alright, so this should start working. How much longer till our rocket gets back? 78% done, okay. Okay. Now, even though I don't need this closed off, I don't think I'm going to close it off just for safety, more insulation, whatever. This way we'll send a green signal as long as there's less than 50 kilograms of liquid in that tile. Oxygen stacks up to 500 kilograms. So it should close the vent as soon as there is more than 50 kilograms there and stop it from ever getting higher. But I have it set to below 20. Is that what you wanted for what you said? The gas vent is currently over pressure. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just because there's too much oxygen in there. Okay. Swap 50 for 20. It'll still work. Okay. All right. So sending a green signal if below 20. Once it goes above 20, it'll send a red signal. This will stop it from allowing any more gas in there. Which, is there oxygen in here? There is oxygen. Okay. The oxygen's probably not going to get to the temperature it needs to be here. Well, it will, but very slowly. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine, I think. Okay. I think that's good. And now I can reach the pipes behind it if things get in bad shape. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. 87%. I want to be watching when this thing rocket gets back, because I want to see if everything gets reset correctly. So that's why I'm staying up here for now. It will liquefy faster when it's emptier because the oxygen will be able to touch this temp shift plates. Right, yes. Yeah, I know. I was trying to think why it wasn't turning into liquid, but it was because it's because of where the gas is. It's only getting colder from touching the liquid, which is slower than touching the temp shift plates. So yeah, it's pretty good like this. It's a feedback to slow down as it gets fuller. Yeah, it makes sense. It'll turn into liquid slower here, and once it gets lower, it'll turn it in faster. So okay. So it's like you said, it's looking pretty good. Okay. 91%. I want to be looking at automation so that when this thing turns green, we want to see how long it turns green to see for the filter gate. I want to see how well this works. If this does what we want it to do. So it should turn green as soon as it senses the rocket, and it needs to be green for 20 seconds for it to tell the door to close and the liquid oxygen to start flowing. It's going to fill it up with the same amount it had before, unless I change the amount. But let's check this out. This should come back pretty soon here. As long as your other scanners have a view of the sky, it will sense it for a minimum of 100 seconds. Oh, okay. Which means these, the liquid oxygen is going to be in the pipes for a little while. I hope that's not going to screw anything up, because that means there might actually be liquid oxygen in these pipes right here when the rocket comes down. Will the insulation keep it from getting hot? Only reason it could be a problem is if all your scanners are buried. Okay. I mean, the insulated pipes are supposed to keep them from getting hot, right? But I don't know. Okay, there it is. It's green. Okay, there it did its thing. So that reset it. That was a fast 20 seconds. I guess we're on the fastest timer. Still exchange temperature of the pipes themselves very slowly. Okay. All right, so it's going to flow. The way we have it, it'll still flow, though. So that's okay. It won't just sit in the pipes. Okay, I don't see any damage going on. Okay. Okay, so now the only thing I want to change is destination. Because currently we were going here for iso resin. If there's a place that has iso resin plus another thing we want, that would be really nice. Like iso resin plus fullerene or niobium. Oh, whoops. I think I just saw one. So this guy's got fullerene and iso resin. Fullerene, niobium. I actually don't know what all these guys have because I haven't sent the research thing yet. So let's actually do this one. So I want to go 40,000 kilometers. So if I want to go 40,000 kilometers now, I need 1237 of the different two types of fuel. Right now you might get a little damage because the oxygen in that reservoir has been sitting for a while. Once you're using it up enough to start pulling fresh oxygen from the chill room and the temperature, the reservoir will stabilize. Well, that's part of the reason why I want to be able to supply this to multiple rockets, and figuring out that build might be a pain in the ass because I want to use up this liquid oxygen. But all right, we're going to go here. So I need 1237 for this one. So now 1237. Good. This can do a maximum of 900, is that right? Yeah, so 900. So 337. There we go. So now it should fill up to those amounts. Once it fills up, it should turn green, that it's ready to launch, and this should stop flowing. Again, we're just kind of testing this to make sure it's working like we want it to work. And actually, this is going to get below a threshold where this will start pumping soon, I believe. Maybe. We'll see how much is going to be in here. I'm actually curious if this is going to... the power shutoff is going to do its thing. If it's going to get it low enough for that. Oh, heat damage, damn it. The door opened, actually. Okay. Well, all that stuff evaporated. Did it get too hot? Did this thing get full? It did. Something broke. What broke? All my pipes are there. Automation wires are still in place, right? No automation wires broke. A building broken notification just popped up. Okay. So this didn't ever activate, so... is this below 40%? I feel like this should start pumping. Let me see if my automation wires are still right there. How much can this hold in total? Can hold up to what? The low threshold is at 40. Is at 0. Okay, high threshold's at 40, low threshold's at 0. So I actually probably want my low threshold to be high. A little higher. So like if I did 20 to 40. Or should I not do that? Yeah, let's try 20. Okay, so that'll get that pumping in. That will actually cool this down some, which is what I want it to do. Although, negative 211, negative 211. Okay, good. So that should cool this down some. And this will actually test this pipe's all working correctly. Okay. So this is cooling down the liquid oxygen in there a decent amount. Okay. And once it's 40%, it should turn it off. And that's good. I wanted to empty that out some. Okay. And we should see this shut off once this hits the 40% mark. There it is. Shut off. It's flowing. And we just cooled our liquid oxygen off by about 20 degrees with that. So that should help with it flowing into the other things here. Okay. So that looks good. Let's check. This thing is ready to launch now. So let's launch it and make sure all the automation works again like it's supposed to. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to go here. This is where I wanted to go. $40,000 kilometers. Hold on a second. I did 1237. Oh, why is it not working? Yeah, I shouldn't break the pipes now that we've cooled it down. So I have one oxidizer thing, 2 fuel guys, and 1 command module with 2 cargo bays with liquid oxygen going 40,000. It says 1237 should be enough. 900, 337. Did I do my math wrong? That's 1237, right? And then 1237. I'm 7 kilograms short on oxygen because of the pipe breaks. Oh. Oh, you're right. Okay. It should. Okay. So currently it's sending a red signal. I need it to reset. I need this to send a green signal. Okay. So if I snip which automation wire? This one right here. If I snip this one, wouldn't that reset it? There we go. That'll reset it. Okay. So I guess I could have done that anywhere on that line, but I wanted to do it there. Because that's sending a green signal. I don't want it to currently send a green signal. But once this is filled up, then I want it to send a green signal again. Okay. So, and then automation. Do that. That'll close it down. $1237. There it goes. Now it's ready to go. And automation should be good. Good. That reset it. After all this liquid gets out of this pipe, we'll launch it. Okay. Launch rocket. There it goes. Look at our automation. Okay. That turned red because of this. Should turn back green again. Green, okay. All right. That looks good. So now I shouldn't have to mess with that, hopefully. And that will automatically stop the pipes from being sitting, or stop the liquid oxygen from sitting in the pipes. God, that is a complex build to do it. GG cookie time. But since I had a cookie time earlier, I'm going to save it. I'm going to take my first break. Wow. What a freaking build that was. Okay. Thank you for your help, App Tom and Tyler, and anyone else who helped with that. That's a crazy, pretty crazy thing. A loop is so much simpler. Yeah, a loop, is that different than what we're doing here? Oh, are you saying a loop that you can just let the liquid stay in the pipes, though? All right. When you are ready to extend. Ah, you have a picture for extending it. Okay. All right. I'm going to look at that when we come back because I might set that up for this new rocket we're doing. So I'm going to run this slow. Y'all can just watch. What is it? Alt S? Here we go. Just a nice big view of everything here. Hopefully nothing breaks. But I'm going to take my first break of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. Is anybody in the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you're enjoying the very complicated auction not included we're doing today. But we're doing good stuff. But y'all are awesome. I'll be back just a quick 60-second worth of ads. And I'll see you in a bit, my friends. Thanks for hanging out.